hope you are doing well. And today I'm going to explain about the final presentation. My topic is fashion retail, and now I'm going to explain the included business and technical requirements and use cases and use case stories and description of the diagrams and which I included. And I'm going to explain like concerns and project evaluations. And today I'm going to explain like fashion retail business requirement document. And there are two business requirement documents, like for functional and non-functional requirements. In the functional requirements I gonna explain like requirement descriptions, and in these the user registrations and authorization systems and AI based recommendations engines and user profile management systems and product catalog management systems and shopping cart and checkout options. And the non functional requirements, here I'm going to explain like high availability and reliability and scalability and performance and optimizations and data security and privacy measures and user friendly and responsive UI designs and cross browsers and cross platform supports and comprehensive product documentation supports and integration with the third party services. And comes to the project management timeline, here I take like week and activities. Like week means week 1, week 2, weeks up to I take week 13. In the week 1, the activities are project kick off and requirements gathering and scope definitions and stakeholder identification. In the week 2, finalizing the requirements and designing systems and architectures and selecting ML algorithms. In the week 3 and 5, up to 5, developing the registrations and authorizations and profile management and product catalogs and recommendation engines. And week 6 and 8, up to 6 and 8, and front development and engines and optimizations and security implementations. In a week 9 and 10, we're gonna test the bug fixing and documentation. In the week 11 to 12, use acceptance testing, some final deployment and training handler. And the week 13, the project closures and the handover and planning for the future enhancements. And in this my discussions, like I provided the so many document diagrams, and they are give a brief explanations like about the fashion retail. I provide the business process models in a line diagram for the AI enhanced fashion recommendation systems. In the fashion recommendation system, the AI upgrade the fashion recommendation system is used to the machine learning requirements to provide the singular purchasing experience, and therefore the reorganize the online fashions and retail sectors with the use of customized product and guidance and based on the user choices. This system seeks to increase the customer commitments and profile development in the e-commerce space, and with the machine learning techniques like the transforming learning and complexity neutral networks for the recommendations generations. And now I'm going to explain like business use cases. Like in the business use case I gonna explain actors like use a person using the AI increase the fashion recommendation systems and fashion retail websites. And I'm gonna explain like flow of the business use cases. The in these the user navigates the fashion retail websites. The users gives the information requirements for the using profiling when they are logging into create an account. And the user sends a browsing data to the AI system while they are browsing the products. Based on the user's profiles and browsing habits, the AI system recommendation engines creates the unique product suggestions using a machine learning and techniques like transforming learning and neural networks. And the use seeks like suggestions on the websites after making their chosen product selections, and checks out and adds items their baskets. And the order processing the systems takes care of the order success when transaction is completed. Here I provided the use case diagram. This will give a more brief like a fashion retail. In these use cases in the AI increase the fashion recommendation system product, the browser product, the use look like at the clothes and other items available on the online store. Receiving the customer suggestions like the system use machine learning, the technique you suggest the clothes and items that you might like based on the what they have looked and liked before using the related to the model. And here I'm going to explain like authorization users and management user profiles and the process orders. In the authorization users, the user signs in using their accounts and which keeps track their like and what they looked at. And the management users profile, the system upgrade the users account information as they use and recall their likes and browsing histories. The process orders, when the users buy something and the system take care of the buying process and making sure the users get their orders. And recommendation system for the fashion retail, an overview of the main elements and how they interact in the AI fashions and recommendation system project, and they give their class diagrams. In these class diagrams I gonna explain like user and product and recommendations, payment services and shopping services like authorization services and recommendation engines and so many things we have. I gonna explain like users like figure out the who is using the fashion recommendation system is contain the properties like wish list and recently viewed goods and the shipping address, payment information, email and passwords and user IDs and usernames. And comes to the product, in this fashion recommendation system this object denotes a product and product ID, product name, price and description and catalog and a brand and images and UTRL too. And the stock, a list of people who have the favorited the product among the properties. And comes to the recommendation, indicates the suggestions made the users. And payment services provide the methods to process the payment and update the payment data, handling the payment process. And shipping services, it's managed all shipping related features. And authorization receives password resets and user profile update and user authorizations are all handled by the authorization services. In the recommendations engine, this class use machine learning models that are used to provide the customization suggestions. And I'm going to explain in this one the my concerns. The authorization document was referred the data security and does not allow the any details. This is a serious problem too because the system gather the use data. And my another concern is although the timeline seen to be very expect, and creating a machine learning powered advised systems can be complex and it may take more time than predict. And my project summary is the goal of the project is develop a fashion retail recommendation systems and generated by the artificial intelligence. And the purpose of the system is customized and shopping experience by the users advise the product and based on their browsing histories and regrade. And the documentation profile the functional and non-functional need, it's also include the project timeline and technical components such as a class diagrams. These are helpful uh, to get the like fashion retail and very briefly. And I thank you so much, thanks for giving this opportunity.